Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews, and on this episode we're going to be looking at the hook monster that is the LX16. Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I am Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter, and as we said, we're looking at the new LX16 from Track. Now for those of you who've been to Track's website, you know they've gone with a brand new naming and numbering system to try to match up bowlers, rev rates, and styles with their equipment. And the new LX16 here is the newest in that lineup. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it, Scoops?
Yeah, like Rob said, it's a new numbering and labeling system, which is a lot easier to follow, and unlike the past, so bowlers will know where to fit it in their bag and what's going on. This one is the LX, which means low rev rate, and 16, which is the highest part in their quadrant so far for hook rate. It's for heavier oil.
Yeah. Now, why is it for heavier oil?
Out of the box, it comes with more top weight and a more aggressive cover stock.
So, don't worry guys, it's not just for low-rev bowlers. If Dan McClellan has taught us anything in Detroit, anybody can throw this ball. And we've put that to the test by getting everything from a low-rev to an extreme-rev player to show you how it'll play. So rather than listening to us talk, why don't we take it to how we had it drilled, and we'll see how it stacks up laneside. Alright guys, so here we have Wayne Porter, our low-rev, low-speed player.
Yeah, and he's bowling on the KEGEL Main Street oil pattern.
Now this ball is pretty much designed for Wayne.
Yeah, it's the LX for low rev, like we talked about earlier, and he's just stroking this ball. Like, I think he almost went 5 for 5, I think.
Yeah.
It was pretty close.
Yeah, and really with the aggressive cover stock and a little bit more top weight out of the box, this ball was perfect for him because it allowed him to either cheat inside a little bit and get continuation down lane, or he could miss right and really have a lot of recovery.
Yeah, it just opened the lane up hugely for him, and that's really what you want to do, right? You can see there. Beautiful. Bang. He's even getting his body going.
Yeah. Don't get too excited there, old man. Now, we harp on Wayne a little bit about being old, but you know, Wayne has been bowling a long time. He has that classic style.
Yeah. And
this ball is perfect for that kind of bowler who wants to open up the lanes without having a lot of hand.
Yeah.
Here we have Scoops.
Yeah, I enjoyed this ball. I got to move in deeper than I normally get to play, and I only have medium hand. So, I mean, I'm playing inside 15. So
this is an area you never get to play.
Yeah,
this is fourth arrow.
Yeah, this is really, I got to really bounce this ball out there. You can see.
Fourth arrow out to about 7 or 8.
Yeah, and it just room all over the place.
Yeah, and this would be great if you're playing on a heavier oil condition out at a tournament.
Yeah.
Allowing you to open up the lane and play places.
Wow.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Got the hold.
That was like 5th arrow.
Out to 10. Just.
Thank goodness for oil.
Yeah.
What I was saying, this could open up a lane in a tournament condition, or if it's a heavier oil pattern in a house league, especially when the lanes get cold.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize that when your house gets a little bit colder, your lane's going to play a little differently than when it's hotter.
Yeah. Let's see.
Tug that one in a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a nice hold to it when you get inside, but it didn't over or under react.
Now here I am. Now I want you to watch where I'm throwing this from, because I am in no man's land. Throwing it over the gutter cap. Now, holy moly, does this ball have a lot of hook. I was, in fact, lining up. You can see there I was throwing over the 6th arrow.
Yeah.
I was lining up on the 59th board. To translate to people who don't have a lane in front of them, I was actually standing and walking from the other lane, from lane 30, sliding it just inside my gutter on lane 31 to get enough lane to keep this ball on line.
It was fun to watch him bowl because he was having such a blast, just throwing this ball out there and letting it run in.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I actually projected past 10. It looks like 8 before it made its move. Huge angle of entry.
Yeah. It's just so much room and beautiful carry almost every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was afraid playing this deep I was going to lose some continuation. I was going to start leaving some 10 pins, some flat 10s, flat 10s.
Rolling out, but...
And I got there.
Yeah.
And here's Cam, our extreme rev rate guest bowler. Now, interestingly, Cam has a higher rev rate than I do, but he was able to play a little bit farther inside. Cam has the same ball speed, but this ball actually was able to translate that rev rate into a little bit more projection down lane.
Yeah, you can see it's going down a lot farther before it's making its move, and he's getting it out wider into the drive faster than both Rob and I were, and it was giving him more length.
Yeah. Now you can see that Cam has a little bit more axis tilt than Rob does, so it gives him a little bit farther down lane reaction before it turns, but he is in fact projecting it farther out. Looks like probably into 8-5.
That was about 8, yeah.
Yeah, and the ball allowed his rev rate to carry it down there with his axis tilt. Now, I would hate to see Cameron play this on a dry lane, because I'm pretty sure it would come back and hit him.
Yeah, there's no way. He would lose control.
You see how excited he was there?
That was a nice ball.
Alright guys, that about wraps up our look at the LX16 from Track. If you like what you saw this week and want to find out more, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews.
You can also follow us on Twitter at Laneside Reviews and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So until next time guys, we'll see you Laneside. This program sponsored by Track, Evolutionary, Revolutionary, Track Bowling, Turbo Driven to Bowl for all the Quad 2 inserts and interchangeable thumb assemblies we use in all of our equipment. The Row Zone Bowling Store, located inside the Brunswick Zone, Mississauga, for all your pro shop needs. Dexter Shoes for the Dexter SST8. And Bowlerama for supplying all the lanes we film on.